we unleashed something powerful.
The only chance we've got is together.
There is another person I can think of.
What's up? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. What's up? What's up?
What's up, guys and gals? Brian Tong here, and this is my home. This is my YouTube channel. It says Tech, Geek, and Culture. You see a lot of tech videos on here, but you know what? I love comic books. I'm a huge comic book freak. Obviously, I love all the movies. Look, I gotta represent with my Ant-Man shirt. This is my Funko Pop exclusive shirt. And I just got back out of the screening of Ant-Man and the Wasp, so this is gonna be my no spoilers, non-spoiler review whatsoever of the movie. If you love this stuff that I do, subscribe, hit that bell's notification, and you're gonna get all the good stuff. Okay, so let's get to the actual movie. If you're watching this, you're probably a fan of the MCU, or you're a fan who loves comic book movies, or just like the summer blockbusters. And should you go and see this? Absolutely, 100%. This hits all the check boxes for what a summer blockbuster should be. Now, it may not be the grandest when you're talking about visuals. Like when I think about things like Infinity War, that was such like a spectacle. That movie was such on a grand scale. But then this is what Marvel does. They mix it up, right? The last four movies, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. 4 extremely different movies in style, in tone, and that's what makes Marvel like special. Everyone's like, oh, are you having superhero fatigue? I'm a comic book fan, no, but their movies are different each time and feel different. I think Ant-Man and the Wasp was the perfect like palate cleanser or perfect change of pace, where Infinity War was like so large and so grand. Well, Ant-Man and the Wasp brings it back down to earth, and it was for the better. So you've got to check it out. And we know a lot of fans, look, if you already know this, you want to know, where does Ant-Man and the Wasp take place, you know, in relationship to Infinity War? Well, it happens after Civil War and before Infinity War. And so all of these dots are connected, and that is all you need to know. You'll know exactly why Ant-Man and the Wasp and Hank and Jane weren't in Infinity War. They explain all, but I'm not going to tell you why. You got to watch the movie. The other thing to note is there are two, count them, 2 post-credit scenes. You got to stay for them both, and one of them, the audience literally was like had a genuine like oh reaction, and you're just gonna have to find it. That's not a spoiler. Just watch it.
I had moments where you think, whoa, how did I get here?
That was great.
Tell me you are filming. This is bananas.
But let's also talk about the characters. Paul Rudd, amazing, the classic, like just comedic timing, natural, just feels so real. He's the perfect Ant-Man. Just love his role. Evangeline Lilly, she did a great job as the Wasp, and just kind of that tough, strong woman. All the cast was amazing. I loved seeing Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm a throwback. I mean, Batman Returns is such an underrated movie, and she was the best Catwoman in my mind.
Meow.
She did a great job. Obviously, Michael Douglas, amazing. So just across the board, the cast was on point. And Ghost, for anyone who is like, oh, Ghost looks like the Hunter class in Destiny. Ghost, the Marvel character, has been around for, I think, around like 15, 20 years. And in the movie, it's a girl. In the comic books, it's a guy. But she has a complex history and past that makes it special. And I also love the nod to Bill Foster, Goliath. Just so many cool things that are all put into this movie. And again, all the dots are connected. Okay, so I figured let's just have a little fun here, and I'm going to do like a hot take of where does Ant-Man and the Wasp rank compared to the other Marvel movies we saw this year. Obviously, it comes down to what you're looking for. If you want the biggest, largest spectacle, you have to go Infinity War #1, then you would say Black Panther 2, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp 3. And the effects in Ant-Man and the Wasp are creative and fun, and they don't feel like weak. They're really amazing, and the movie keeps on going. But if you're someone like me who loves like story and character development, and you want, you know, more of these intertwined relationships, and you want to feel like you're connected and you want it to mean something, I would say I would change that ranking to Black Panther #1, Ant-Man and the Wasp 2nd, and then Infinity War 3. And I think what Ant-Man and the Wasp does from the start is it establishes There's a lot of heart from the beginning, from the middle, and the end. And I love movies like that, especially when it's in this quote-unquote superhero genre that people are getting tired of. That's what makes the movie amazing for me. Ant-Man and the Wasp is an amazing flick. I love it. It just is the perfect palate cleanser and sets up the next batch of Marvel movies coming in to 2019. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So if you want to see more of these like off the cuff, hot take, raw reactions, I just got back again from the preview screening of Ant-Man and the Wasp. If I had to give it, let's establish a new rating system right here. Out of 5 tongs, I'm gonna give it 4. I'm gonna give it 4 tongs solid. Do what you like with that review. How many tongs are you guys giving Ant-Man and the Wasp? I want to know. But there you have it, my no spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Stick right here for my channel with more great videos and cool stuff to come. Peace.